Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, April 26th, 2017. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today is Wednesday, and that means it's a beautiful day. Beginning with squashing a rumor that Alien Isolation 2 was in development. Creative Assembly has directly responded to the recent rumors, saying they are not currently working on anything of the sort. That isn't to say a sequel won't ever happen, just not right now. A game is coming that is being called the spiritual successor to the Burnout series, and its name is Danger Zone. What the? Stop that! Stop! I don't want a copyright strike. Where did that come from? In update news, Heroes of the Storm 2.0 is now live, and it's been discovered that D.Va is going to be the next character from Overwatch to be added to the roster. Astroneer has gotten an update which now allows players to change the color of terrain, giving them much more creative freedom. I enjoyed Astroneers, and although I thought the game needed just a little bit more to do, I do recommend it. If you play, please let me know in the comment section down below. For Honor has gotten a hotfix update on Xbox One which has disabled native streaming support and game DVR. Believe it or not, this was not caused by Ubisoft. It was a recent firmware update that Microsoft rolled out to the Xbox One itself. Stay tuned to News Cartridge to find out when these features are restored. Got some mod news for you, one for Fallout 4, which automatically switches you from a third-person perspective to first-person while aiming down sights with your gun. The PS Plus games for the month of May 2017 have been revealed, and you can find the list on your screen right now. What I think is odd is PS4 owners in North America will get Abzu, and Europeans will get Alien Nation instead. Both will get Tales from the Borderlands. Does this happen often? Can my European viewers let me know if the games that you get are different from the games I report on? Thank you very much. Speaking of PS4, the free-to-play game Brawlhalla is coming to the platform sometime during the summer. If you haven't played Brawlhalla, it's pretty much Super Smash Bros., but with a bigger focus on weapons. It's a ton of fun, I've got a bunch of hours in it, and it's great to play with friends. Awesomenauts is a 2D MOBA, and while it currently has the price of $24.99 US or your regional equivalent on Steam, it's going free-to-play on May 24th. This, of course, means a change in business model, and all current owners will have all content unlocked once the update rolls out. A 20-year-old UK man has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for creating a DDoS tool that he not only sold as a service, but he used it to attack both Minecraft and RuneScape servers. The report says what he created was used in more than 1.7 million DDoS attacks in various countries across the world. I want to end this story by saying that I just hope in 2 years he's able to use his obvious skills for good rather than his own personal gain. Alright, so for this next one, I'm going to admit that I have very little idea what's actually going on because I don't understand business on this level. A company named Vivendi is stating that they will proceed with a corporate takeover of Ubisoft sometime this year. Vivendi currently owns more than 25% of Ubisoft stock and is quickly buying more. Once the company owns 30%, then they will have to make an offer to Ubisoft to buy them out, according to a French law. So not only do I not have a basic understanding of what's going on, it's business laws for an entirely different country, so if anybody out there has any idea what's going on, could you please let me know in the comment section down below? I'd really appreciate it. And that's the reason why I'm a news commentator, not a journalist. Next up is some Xbox news, and be prepared for tomorrow because the backwards compatibility servers are going to go down for maintenance for 2 hours, starting at 4 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Central, 1 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Greenwich time, and 9 a.m. British Summer Time. Very early in the morning for most people, and everything should be ready to go by the time you get home from work or school. And then I have some images allegedly done from a Scorpio, and the website that I'm referencing has these lovely sliders that you can go play with, and they're a lot of fun. But ultimately, they don't mean much because video games aren't still renders, and until we see some actual gameplay, no conclusions can be made. The one thing that I do know for sure is that the Xbox Scorpio will feature 40 compute units. So just to give you an idea of how powerful that is, an AMD RX 480 has 36 compute units, so the Scorpio is going to be roughly 10% more powerful than that. But we still don't know the price, which is the most important factor. And finally, that brings us to our main topic, and we've been hearing about the leaks all week. Call of Duty World War II has finally been officially revealed. A trailer is out which says it's all in-game footage, and that's a little misleading because it's all in-engine footage. No actual gameplay was shown, and if you want to find the link to view it for yourself, it's in the description down below. The release date has been confirmed for November 3rd. The long-loved zombie mode will return, and because it's World War II, players will enjoy killing Nazi zombies. Other terms that I've heard thrown around are things like the series is going back to its roots, which supposedly means slower, more strategic combat, but really, I think Activision is just trying to ride the success of Battlefield 1. And there's nothing wrong with trying to follow that success, but there's some things that just don't make sense to me, like the CEO of Sledgehammer Games, the developer of this one, saying that WW2 was in development for 3 years. If that was the case, then why didn't somebody say something, anything, last year when gamers were all shitting on Infinite Warfare while at the same time loving Battlefield 1? Don't you think that would would have been a good time to say a WW2 shooter is coming up next? I don't know, maybe that's just me though. But let me know what you think of Call of Duty World War II in the comment section down below. Insert segue here for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Under Leaves, Radioactive, Agatha Knife, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Expeditions, Viking, Queen's Quest III, The End of Dawn, Riptail, Shoot Shoot Megapack, De Blob, Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War 3, Empires, Slice, Dice and Rice, Little Nightmares, Tanzia, Grisea Phantom Trigger Volume 1, Grisea Phantom Trigger Volume 2, and Project Surviving. For Nintendo Switch, Kamiko, and for Nintendo Wii U, use your words. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And two bacteria walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve bacteria here." The bacteria say, "But we work here. We're staff." These jokes are getting dumber and dumber. So, I watched the Call of Duty World War II trailer, and the whole time I'm like waiting for like the cool thing to happen, that I'm like really into this, because like I don't know, I think it's because I'm just not a Call of Duty player. I like different shooters. I like less run and gun shooters. I like more strategic shooters better. Like Overwatch is about as run and gun as I really like. Overwatch and Dirty Bomb, those are about as run and gun. I really like Rainbow Six Siege. I really like Arma. Well, I really like the playstyle of Arma. I'm trying to still find a good like mod that I really liked for Arma. I don't know, I gotta get back into that. Like I like a slower, more strategic, more tactical shooter. I am not a big fan of just, you know, I don't like arena shooters at all. Like Quake, no, not my cup of tea at all. But this one was like, when I saw Infinite Warfare, I'm like, this looks pretty good. Call of Duty in space. And everybody else is like, no, we hate this. And this one's like, yay, everybody, Call of Duty World War II. And I'm like, it looks generic and bland. And I mean, I love World War II. World War II is fascinating to me. I am fascinated by war. I love all that stuff. Like Sherman tanks are so cool. But it didn't do it. It didn't do it for me. And I'm like, it's another Call of Duty game, and I'm hoping that it's not just another Call of Duty game. I would really like to see this, like, I would really like it to be like, everybody's got to get this next Call of Duty game because this one's really good. Like, I don't think that's going to happen with this one. A lot of people are saying that about Battlefield 1, and then it kind of, like, I don't know, I heard some problems with some, with people just spamming weapons in that game. There's no strategy to it. You just got to go in and just basically hope for kills. It don't really sounds like that does not sound like a good, entertaining time to me. Oh well. I'm going to keep the end cards short today. A lot of people, I haven't gotten a lot of comments, but I got a couple of comments here and there like, I don't know about these long end cards, Dandruff. You know, it's completely voluntary to watch this. There's not really ever any good information in here. I may talk about something I forgot about at some point, but usually it's just me bullshitting about whatever I'm talking about. I usually just talk off the cuff about whatever happened in the news that day, because I like to keep it light, and I like to keep it, you know, most things towards video games. Video games are most of my life, you know. It's pretty much daughter, wife, video games, sleep, and food. Like, that's my life. Love it. It's great. Computers are like computers helps it all go. I don't know. That doesn't make any damn sense. Anyway, I'm done with the end card. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please like if you feel as though I deserve the like. Please dislike if you feel as though I deserve the dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be a thing coming up for that. That's be in a second, though. Social media links are over here. They're in the top of the description down below if you would like to check them out. And click over here to subscribe to my channel. It's a really cool channel. It's wonderful. It's growing bigger and bigger every day. And click over here to watch yesterday's episode where we talk about a new Sonic Forces trailer. And I actually think it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I thought Sonic Forces looked better than Call of Duty. Huh, who'd have think that? Bye, everybody!